At the time this video has come out, I have more than likely reached 100 followers on Cara, which in the grand scheme of things may not sound like a lot, but dear viewer, I raise you this. Imagine you're drawing in a room and you have one person watching you draw. Not a lot, is it? Now, what about having 10 people watch you? How about 30 or 50? And finally, 100. 100 people watching you draw sounds pretty insane, doesn't it? If you use that perspective, then I believe that 100 people following me on Cara is a lot, and I am so incredibly grateful for everyone who has followed me. Of course, I didn't grow 100 followers overnight, so instead, I'm going to take the time and show you my journey throughout the platform. My journey starts on April 23rd, when I made my first post. It was a little Meet the Artist post, which gave people some fun facts as well as links to my other socials. The post got a whopping 3 likes, but that post gave me my first follower. I'd like to give a shout out to the Robloxian Gamer for being my first ever follower. Your little comment encouraged me to keep posting more and more. At first, I started posting on Cara in a bit of a weekly schedule. However, unlike YouTube, where weekly or bi-weekly or even monthly posts are the norm, platforms like Cara or Blue Sky, you should totally follow me on Blue Sky, by the way, I make stupid posts like these. You have to be fairly active to build up an audience. There's no algorithms or anything like that on Cara. This weekly schedule also put a lot of stress on me. I was still in my senior year of high school and I was doing homework more often than drawing. So instead of posting complete works I could be proud of, I was instead pushing work in progress after work in progress. Even then, I was rushing to meet this imaginary deadline I set for myself. At the time, I was also dealing with a lot of mental health issues, so my artistic output became something I was not proud of at all. In fact, between May 29th and June 18th, I was so busy with school that I couldn't even draw or post. But regardless, on June 18th, I made this little drawing of my OCs when I realized a certain event in July was about to happen. Art fight. I realized that if I wanted people to look at my OCs and see my work, I not only have to redesign my fugly ass OCs, but set up mini character profiles for them. But of course, with Art Fight being literally only 2 weeks away, the whole posting once a week thing became unsustainable. So instead, I switched to my current post whenever the fuck you want model, and that made things a lot better. Then I started posting the art I made for Art Fight, which is back to a weekly basis, but I was posting my attacks and badges, so that made sense. Something insane happened. Now, I want to make it clear that my channel is a safe space for all members of the LGBTQ+ community. If you have a problem with queer people, then respectfully click off. I mean, you're literally watching me. I'm literally a non-binary butch lesbian. What are you doing? I have blue hair and pronouns. I don't have blue hair, I just have pronouns. You have pronouns too, dipshit. Anyways, that aside, I remember liking and commenting on Xanmi's post showing off trans pride, which I can no longer find, and this random ass person got triggered. And when I say triggered, I mean they were literally replying to everyone spreading transphobic rhetoric. I know we shouldn't feed the trolls, but I just couldn't help myself. If I have screenshots, I'll show you guys on screen. If not, we'll just move on. The entire community dunked on this person for being a transphobic piece of shit, and their account ended up getting suspended because of it. One of my biggest posts was me quoting Scramble Art's post, basically agreeing with what they had said, applying my own experiences to it. Since then, I had made a realization as to why my account wasn't seeing that much growth. It wasn't because my art skills were bad by any means, no. I wasn't interacting with the community. I was so hyper-focused on getting my own art out there that I forgot the point of Cara in the first place. Cara is supposed to be a place where human artists support other human artists. By reposting other people's work, you're helping other people get their work out there to your audience and thus more people. As a result, there's a chance that artists whose work you reposted would check out your account and also repost your work, thus showing it off to their audience. Being negative, drama-filled, or even nonchalant who only posts masterpieces and nothing else might work on most mainstream social media platforms, but on Cara, you have to show love for others in order for others to show love to you. I follow more people than I have followers, and that is okay, because I am telling all of those 154 people that I love their work and I want them to keep going. There's literally no downside to positivity on Cara. On July 27th, I reached 10 followers. After months of barely interacting and barely posting with the community, interacting with them has brought me to this point. On August 14th, I reached another milestone, 50 followers. Let me do the math for you. It took me 96 days, or around 3 months, to reach 10 followers after not being involved with the community at all. On the contrary, when I started getting involved and started showing other artists that their work matters, it took me 19 days to go from 10 to 50. And now, even though I currently don't have 100 followers at the time of recording this, 97 is still pretty damn close. And can I say, 21 days to go from 50 to almost 100 is pretty fucking insane. I'm most active on Cara for a reason. It's a positive art platform that loves their artists. The moderators actually listen to reports. There are so many talented artists on this website, and the people on here are the sweetest. I can't glaze this platform enough. This video isn't sponsored by them or anything. I just genuinely love this platform. I have left a list of people you should totally follow on Cara in the description. If you're an artist and you don't have an account, you should totally make an account. If you're a non-artist and you don't have an account, still make an account to repost other people's work, you know? Just saying. As long as the link to my account, if you don't want to click on my link tree for whatever reason. I am thankful for all of my supporters across all of my platforms. I'm so glad you wonderful people exist.